Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Amber from Unique Upcycles, and in today's video, I'm going to be updating something that we all have on our house that's super easy to do and can make a whole just style and decor change. I am going to be doing an ombre style on a mirror that I have had for quite a while that has needed a paint job. I don't need it anymore, so I will end up selling this once I'm done. But it's a really simple way for anybody to update their decor. I don't know if you've ever tried to buy a new mirror, but those things are expensive, really expensive. It's stupid. So it's an easy way, and it can do a lot for a room. So if you guys like to see more videos like that, more makeovers, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the little bell notification so you get notified when I upload videos. I upload every Saturday. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here's the mirror I'm going to be updating today. It is your standard early 2000s dark espresso colored wood. I'm sure we've all had something in this wood tone before. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be doing an ombre on this, so I'm going to mark off where I'm going to have my different colors end. This has seams, which makes it easy, so I'm just taping off on the poles to match with the seam. I'm then removing the little twisty knobs that hold the mirror in place. Off camera, I do spray paint those a gold color. To make it easier to paint, I'm just putting it on some furniture dollies so that I can do this flat. A little tip that I saw on Instagram was to use playing cards to put under the edge of a mirror so you don't have to try to tape off around the center. So I'm trying it out with some just index cards that I got from the dollar store and then taping those down with frog tape. I'm going to be using FolkArt Chalk Paint today. I'm going to be using the color Sunset Rose and Salmon Coral. When doing ombre, you need 3 colors. You need a light, medium, and dark. So I just mixed a 1-to-1 ratio of the Sunset Rose and the Salmon Coral together to get that medium in between color. You also need a brush for each color as well as a brush for each blend, and you will need a water bottle or a mister bottle. The first step is going to be to figure out exactly where you want your color sections to be. Like I said, there is seams on this, so it makes it easy. And then you're going to want to paint each section to get your base layer. I was trying to be lazy and be a rebel and not use primer, so I ended up having to do, I believe, 4 coats of the dark color and the medium color to get the base, and I think 6 coats of the lighter color. It's just because I used pink, and pinks and reds tend to do that. They're not super pigmented. And the fact that I was painting over such a dark wood didn't help. I'm using a ton of brushes here. There's not a brush that's better than others for this. I'll list all my brushes and everything used in the product description, but honestly, just use what you have. If you don't have all the brushes that you need, you can wash them in between coats or colors just to make it work. It's doable, even if you only have 2 brushes. When it came to doing the frame of the mirror, I only needed to do the 2 colors, the dark one and then the middle blend, since the little poles didn't go all the way up to where I started the lightest color for the ombre. So I painted the Salmon Coral up to where I had taped off that mark, and I removed the tape, and now I'm painting that blend of the 2 colors all the way to the top of this pole. I like to reuse salsa jars to mix my paints in. I go through a lot of salsa, so I have a lot of these little containers. Once you have all your base coats on, you're going to start by misting. You want to make sure that you mist about 12 inches away, and then you're going to lightly dip your brush in the dark color. I like to go dark to light, and just very gently feather it up into the lighter color. Then you'll switch over with a new brush and do the same thing with the medium color and blend down. This is just a process that you'll repeat. One key thing is don't overwork your paint. It looks completely different when it's wet from when it's dry. So when you think that it looks good enough wet, step away and let it dry, and then go back and you can repeat the process if necessary. For the bottom 2 colors, I repeated the blending process, I believe, 3 times. And then for the lighter section, I think I did it 4 times. It's a little harder to blend in and get that seam to go away against a light color, but you can do it even if you just have to go over it several times. This is only my second or third time doing a blend in an ombre effect. I learned how to do this from Crys'Dawna from Renovare. I will put a card up in the upper corner of her video, and I'll also link it in the description. She is the blending queen and does great tutorials on step-by-step of how to do stuff. Highly recommend checking her out. One thing I did want to note is that on your final blend, you want to take a neutral brush that doesn't have any paint on it after you've blended your colors together, and then just blend with the neutral brush so that they blend together seamlessly. I just kind of was in the zone and forgot to hit record. To seal my paint, I am using Dixie Belle's Big Mama's Butter in the scent Orange Clove, and I am applying it with my Jolie pointed wax brush. If you are new to waxing, I highly recommend this product. Normal wax can have a tendency to kind of be streaky if you're new to it and not 100% sure on how to work it. I've never had any issues with this wax looking streaky. It always looks even. This is an oil-based wax. I like to let it sit on for a few minutes. After that, I go back with a clean microfiber cloth and just wipe down any excess it's still sitting on top of the surface. And here is the completed look. I know this color isn't for everyone, but having a bright color on a mirror is a good way just to add a little pop of color into your decor without it being super overwhelming. Is this something that you guys think that you would be willing to try out yourselves? Let me know in the comments. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe if you want to see future makeovers. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next Saturday.